My question is for both of you.
Fair enough. It's better than the last one.
I guess.
When you guys first found out that you were the vessels for Lucifer and Michael, what went through your minds?
You found out Michael before I found out Lucifer, because you found out this episode 1, right? Do y'all know? When did he find out?
Yeah, episode 1 of this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's Zachariah. You know, cool.
I was really excited. I thought, like, really cool.
No, for me, I was actually excited about it because, you know, for the first 3 or 4 seasons almost, it's always been, the mythology is always centered around Sam, the character of Sam. That he's the chosen one, and he's, you know, the other.
He's like the Neo. He's the like Luke Skywalker.
I wouldn't go that far. But you know, and then Dean was kind of like trying to find his, you know, basically keep his brother out of harm's way, and was not directly involved in all of the mythology that was going on. So now that he is directly involved, it just, I mean, not that it needed it, but I think it validates Dean's involvement a little bit more.
Dean didn't need his involvement validated.
Well, I'm serious, you know, it is. It's kind of like that, you know, the Luke Skywalker Han Solo thing.
But the
Han
great
was
thing
just kind of hanging out, being awesome.
Well, he was hanging out. 1 and 2. I mean, obviously the show has always been about Sam and Dean, but I see what you mean about, because usually it was, like for those of y'all studying mythology and archetypes and stuff like that, my mother's a teacher, so I kind of grew up with, like, it's the reluctant hero, like Luke Skywalker, or Neo from The Matrix, that kind of thing. But obviously Supernatural has always found a great balance between Sam episodes, Dean episodes, Sam story, Dean story. But I think it kicked it up a notch for both of us. I loved it. I've had a great time sort of playing Evil Sam, and I know that sometimes y'all say Evil Sam or Good Sam, what do you like better? I like Evil Sam better. But it was cool, yeah. So it was fun, but it was also interesting to play, for me to take it a step further, to talk about actually being able to play Lucifer, because you haven't had a chance to play Michael yet. So to play Lucifer was interesting because you always hear the devil, you know, the devil is like a vice. It's like greed. The devil's not going to be the guy going like, come to my side. Like, he's going to be the guy with the biggest smile.
No, see, I would have done that.
Do that as Michael. Lucifer.
No, I'm just going to totally rip off John Travolta.
Like Battlefield Earth?
Yeah. Yeah, no, not Battlefield Earth.
So I loved it. I thought it was a great way to kick up the story. Granted, if you would have told me during the pilot, or like during Wendigo, like, oh yeah, you're gonna be Lucifer in like 4.5 years. I'm like, what? Bold. But they keep us guessing. Thank you.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, I know we don't want it to, but with the possibility of the series coming to an end, how are you going to feel saying goodbye to all this and the cast and the crew?
Well, this doesn't have to stop.
This only stops when y'all want it to stop.
Yeah, that's entirely up to you guys. So.
Never!
And I mean, yeah, it'll absolutely be, you know, heartbreaking and emotional to, I mean, this has been a family for, you know, 5 years now, so, granted, I can't seem to get a job outside of Vancouver, so I'm sure that I'll probably work with them the next year anyway. No, but yeah, like anything that you go through for a long time, I mean, it'll be sad to see it go, but all good things must come to an end, I guess, right?
Because the show will end one way or another, you know, whether it ends in episode 30 or episode 5, it will end. It'll be tough to say goodbye, but it'll be a good positive. I think it'll be nice to see Supernatural as a whole. Right now, we're all part of sort of this growing beast that is Supernatural, and y'all ask questions and it kind of makes us think, and we talk about it during the week, like, oh yeah, like that is an interesting thing to sort of think about and maybe add to the character. And then we kind of are asking y'all questions back, and y'all kind of give us insight into the show that we filmed. So it's a really cool kind of relationship to have with y'all guys because y'all know so much about the show and the characters. But ultimately it will all end, but then it'll be nice to sort of talk about it, you know, to put it behind us, but also then to be able to have it to talk about, as opposed to right now it's kind of a growing beast. So
basically ask us when it happens,
yeah.
and we'll sit up here
We'll take you guys
dribbling
for as
and
long as you
sniveling
want to
and...
stick around.
What's that?
We'll take you guys for as long as you guys want to stick around.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.